Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today we're going to go over the things that scare every MBTI personality type. Make sure to watch each one and find out what things 16 personalities are afraid of. Each personality type has some things they are afraid of, and we have described the things that make each one of the 16 personality types fearful. Find out what makes you and your close ones scared and determine how you can use this knowledge in reaching personal growth and self-improvement. Here are the things that scare every MBTI personality type. Number 1. ISTJ. Because they want to be perceived as competent by people around them, ISTJs frequently experience failure-related anxiety. Because they strive so hard to succeed in every part of their lives, ISTJs are wary of being misunderstood. They want people to be able to see how much effort and potential they put into everything they do. Additionally, ISTJs worry that their lives won't be secure, which is why they make an effort to manage their surroundings. Number 2. ISFJ. ISFJs frequently experience intense dread of losing the individuals who are closest to them. Because they do not want anything unpleasant to happen to them, they might even strive to hold these folks too close. When under stress, ISFJs may start to imagine the worst-case scenarios, which makes them fearful that something horrible may happen. Number 3. ESTJ. Failure is frequently the thing that ESTJs fear the most. They are powerful people who desire to be seen as capable and competent by everyone around them. When faced with an issue, ESTJs want to be able to solve it. However, they frequently worry that they might not be able to. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. Most ESFJs are most afraid of losing the ones they care about the most. They have a strong sense of attachment to their loved ones, which frequently makes them fearful of losing them. They may constantly strive to prove themselves out of fear of not being good enough for other people. The ESFJ may develop perfectionist tendencies as a result of this in an effort to prevent being abandoned by the people they care about. Number 5. INFJ. Due to their high level of compassion, INFJs tend to have a strong connection to the world around them. INFJs frequently experience fear of the hurt and evil that other people can do. They are also a little terrified of the damage their own darkness can do to the people they care about. Since they are aware of their own potential for harm, they are a little afraid since they do not believe they are pure light. An INFJ's greatest dread is frequently their own innermost thoughts. Additionally, they are scared of phone calls. Number 6. INFP. Because INFPs have fairly vivid imaginations, they could experience many worries. One of their greatest worries is that they won't be able to reach their more important life objectives. INFPs aspire to be able to realize their larger purpose since they believe everyone has one. They frequently have a tremendous deal of fear that they might not be able to accomplish big things with their lives, which might keep them up at night. Even though INFPs are introverts, they nevertheless have a generalized fear of being alone. They are terrified of never finding the individuals they need to share their hearts with. Number 7. ENFJ. ENFJs have a strong ability to keep their lives in balance and under control, which makes the fear of losing control quite strong. ENFJs would abhor being unable to deal with their difficulties and would never wish to be made helpless. The idea of losing their independence and being unable to find solutions to the great questions truly terrifies ENFJs. The ENFJ frequently fears losing contact with the ones they care about the most. Number 8. ENFP. ENFPs frequently worry that they won't be able to pursue their passions. They detest the thought of routine and long for a way to add excitement to their life. Because commitment might regularly prevent ENFPs from taking advantage of opportunities, they can be a little terrified of it. In reality, ENFPs care a lot about what other people think of them and may worry about being rejected or despised by those closest to them. The ENFP may be concerned about losing their loved ones since they want to feel connected to them. Number 9. ISTP. ISTPs are very self-assured and autonomous, which can give the impression that they lack fear to others. Even the adventurous ISTP has fears, and these fears are frequently correlated with a lack of control. Due to their desire to maintain their independence, ISTPs may fear becoming critically ill or injured. They don't want to find themselves in a predicament where they are unable to take care of themselves and must rely on others to meet their requirements. For ISTPs, losing their independence is a very unsettling potential. Number 10. ISFP. ISFPs frequently fear being forced into circumstances with which they are unfamiliar. An ISFP values their solitude and finds being pushed to act somewhat frightening. Due to their peculiar personalities, they have strange fears, such as those of mannequins or even vomiting. It is because of these quirks that ISFPs are so unique. Being a failure or not reaching their full potential in life is something people frequently fear the most. Number 11. ESTP. Like their introverted counterparts, ESTPs have strong personalities and are quite adventurous, which can make them seem fearless. Fear of abandonment and solitude is a common trait among ESTPs. They like social interaction and may be selective about who they invite into their private lives. When an ESTP opens the door for someone, they may soon develop a fear that the visitor will leave them. Although they may not be afraid of snakes or spiders, their worries are considerably more profound and closely related to loneliness. Number 12. ESFP. ESFPs are extremely fun-loving, interesting people who aren't afraid to take chances in life. They appear fearless because of their adventurous temperament, but that is just not the reality. ESFPs frequently worry about being left behind and only want to be in touch with their loved ones. Being controlled can commonly be a dread of theirs as well, because they don't want to be restricted or made to do anything they find unpleasant. Number 13. INTJ. INTJs frequently worry about being ineffective and failing to reach their objectives. They enjoy learning, which occasionally makes them worry that they may not know enough. They constantly want to be able to respond to any questions that are posed to them and never want to be seen as uninformed. Because they may worry about losing control of their lives, INTJs work hard to comprehend everything around them. Number 14. INTP. The concepts of both success and failure might be frightening to INTPs. They have undoubtedly been told how much potential they have in their entire lives, which can place a lot of pressure on them to succeed. Although INTPs have a strong sense of reasoning, they also have a great deal of empathy for those who are close to them. They may feel a lot of strain from this at times, which could make them fearful. Surprisingly, INTPs have a real fear of rejection, which can make them retreat farther into their shell. Number 15. ENTJ. The dread of being misunderstood by individuals around ENTJs is a possibility. ENTJs frequently come across as brave to others because that is what they want. They often do not let the majority of people see what their real worries are because they want to be able to control their surroundings. They typically refuse entry because they don't want to be misunderstood or exploited. The fear of abandonment is a common trait among ENTJs, which is why they value loyalty so highly in the individuals they care about. Number 16. ENTP. ENTPs are very active people who like to maintain excitement in their life. They frequently worry that making a choice could prevent them from taking advantage of chances. Due to their fear of missing out, the ENTP may develop a fear of commitment as a result of this. ENTPs are afraid of losing their freedom and ability to make their own decisions. They want to be free to think openly without others restricting them. Since ENTPs strive to be self-sufficient and independent, they may occasionally fear being in poor health. These videos will be really helpful for you.